Hi all, hope all you are fine. Today we can see the evaluation of integrals using Laplace transform. We already discussed various properties of Laplace transform. These properties are very helpful in evaluating complex integrals. Okay, we can see some problems and we will understand how we can find out the integrals using Laplace transform. The basic formula for the Laplace transform is Laplace transform of a function f of t is 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Okay. Now we can do one problem. First one, evaluate integral t square e raised to minus 2t dt. Can we find out this 0 to infinity? Can we find out this problem based on this Laplace transform? It is, we can write it as e raised to minus 2t t square dt. It is in the form of this Laplace transform general formula, that is e raised to minus st. S is equal to 2. F of t, here our f of t is equal to t square. So what will be this? This will be Laplace transform of the function. What is our function? T square. That is Laplace transform of t square with s equal to 2. So what is Laplace transform of t square? T raised to n, that we know, n factorial by s raised to n plus 1. So here it will be 2 factorial divided by s raised to n plus 1, that is 3. Now you substitute this s as 2, then we will get 2 factorial is 2 divided by 2 cube. So that will be 2 by 8, that is 1 divided by 4. Okay. So using this Laplace transform formula, we can easily find out integrals. Okay, this integral is generally comes in the topic of quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, while we are doing this normalization of wave function, usually it comes the formula x raised to n e raised to minus ax dx. Okay, then we can directly put it as what will be the answer? N factorial divided by s raised to, here s is a, that is a raised to n plus 1. This formula using manywhere in quantum mechanics. Okay. Now we can see the second question. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity t e raised to minus 3t cos t dt. Okay. If you are doing it directly, we will take a first function, second function, then integration by parts, substitute this integral. So it takes many time because it already having 3 terms there, t e raised to minus 3t cos t. Okay. If we are doing this by Laplace transform, we will get the answer very easily. See this will be e raised to minus 3t t cos t dt. Okay, so what is the function here? E raised to minus st, that is s equal to 3. F of t, what is our function here? T cos t. So in this question, the function is t cos t and s is equal to 3. So the given question is directly the Laplace transform of which function? T cos t. So what we have to find out? The Laplace transform of t cos t with s equal to 3. Now what is the Laplace transform of t cos t? For that we have to know about all the properties of Laplace transform. Here the cos t is multiplied by t. Okay, if this a function is multiplied by powers of t, then we are using which property? Derivative property of Laplace transform. What is the derivative property of Laplace transform? It is minus 1 raised to n. N is the power of the t. What is the power of t here? 1. Minus 1 raised to 1. D by ds, first order. Okay, d by ds, f of s ds. D by ds, f of s ds. Sorry, not ds. D by ds of f of s. Okay, what is f of s here? F of s is the Laplace transform of which function here? Which function with the t? What is the function here? Cos t. So this f of s is the Laplace transform of cos t. Okay, so that is equal to minus d by ds of Laplace transform of cos t, cos a t, that is s by s square plus a square, s by s square plus a square. A is here 1, so s by s square plus 1. Now that is equal to minus d by ds of s by s square plus 1. We can use the quotient rule, that is denominator into derivative of the numerator, that is s derivative is 1 minus numerator into derivative of the denominator by denominator square, s square plus 1 all square with s equal to 3. Okay, so if you are applying s equal to 3, what we will get? We will get minus 3. 3 square is s equal to 3, substitute. So 3 square is 9 plus 1 is 10 minus 2 into 9 18 divided by 9 plus 1 10 square. So we are getting 10 minus 18 minus 8 minus plus, therefore 8 by 100, that is 2 divided by 25. Okay, so what is our answer? Integral 0 to t e raised to t e raised to minus 3t cos t dt will be, answer will be 2 divided by 25. See this, we can easily find out the integral of this function using this Laplace transform. Okay, you can see another problem. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity sin a t divided by t dt. Okay, sin a t divided by t dt. Can we find out this integral using Laplace transform? Okay, see this here, there is no s term, e raised to minus st term is not there. Here we have sin a t by t dt. Okay, so we can also find out this using Laplace transform. Only thing is that we have to put here e raised to minus 0t. Yes, we can put it as 0t because e raised to 0 is 1 itself. So we can find out this integral then easily by Laplace transform of, what is this? This is according to the formula. This is our function. What is our function here? Sin a t by t with s equal to 0. So this will be the Laplace transform of the function sin a t by t, okay, with s equal to 0. Now we can find out the Laplace transform of sin a t by t. What is Laplace transform of sin a t by t? Here this sin a t is divided by t. Okay, if there is a term of division, there is a term of division by t, we are using which property? Integrative property. Okay, we are using the integrative property. What is the integrative property? A function divided by t, then it will be s2 integral s to infinity f of s ds. What is f of s here? F of s is the Laplace transform of which function divided by t? Which is that function? Sin a t. So this will be Laplace transform of sin a t. Okay, so that will be integral s to infinity. What is Laplace transform of sin a t? A divided by s square plus a square ds. Okay, so this is equal to, how to integrate a by s square plus a square by ds. It is a common formula. 1 by s square plus a by s square plus a square ds integral is tan inverse s by a. What is the limit we have to apply here? S at infinity. So apply the upper limit, then we are getting tan inverse infinity. Infinity by a is infinity minus tan inverse s by a. What is tan inverse infinity? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse s by a. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse s by a. Okay, we know the general formula, cot inverse plus tan inverse. What is cot inverse plus tan inverse, that is equal to pi by 2. Okay, cot inverse plus tan inverse is equal to pi by 2. So we can write it as pi by 2 minus tan inverse is cot inverse. So this will be equal to cot inverse S by A with what is our S? S equal to 0. Okay, with S equal to 0, then we are getting cot inverse 0. What is cot inverse 0? Cot inverse 0. For which value cot is 0? Pi by 2. Okay, so we are getting the answer cot of this integral 0 to infinity sin at by t as pi by 2. Okay. So if the integration with limit 0 to infinity, if the function is not having e raised to term, then we can also find out using Laplace transform. Only thing have to consider that s parameter as 0. Okay.